everyone. Welcome to 2K. And Greg, the out. Come tonight. Could come down to the big man up front.
And versatility will be a key. The front court that can be physical, but also pass it and stretch the floor, I think will be the ones that end up on top.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. Johnson right side. And that one no good to start him off on the night. Outside Collins. Johnson with the block. On the wing, Booker, the 3. Atlanta with the rebound. Outside Bogdanovich. To the paint, here's Collins, and finish off by Collins.
Oh, nice to see a power forward like Collins throw it down. We know he can hit a 3, but go with the easy hoop.
Now here's Paul. Johnson, a wide open look, and a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Young. Pass to Bogdanovich. 3-pointer. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Collins kicks to Capella. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Ball against Young. Booker is screen on Collins. Johnson gets the bucket.
The always aware Chris Paul, one of the great passers in history. There's another assist.
And Cam Johnson, a surprise pick, Doris, when he was taken 11th back in 2019. Many wondered, I recall, what the Suns saw. Now, that's not the case.
Well, that's exactly right, because most projections had him as a late first-round pick. The Suns front office, give them credit. They saw the upside of Cameron Johnson. Boy, he is now viewed as one of the steals of that draft.
Now, here's Paul. After the miss from John Collins. Paul kicks to Ayton. Back to Paul. Bogdanovich against Bridges. Good ball movement here by the Suns. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Well, Devin Booker, known as a scorer, but this guy is able to put it on time and on target.
Young taking his time here. They need this. He takes it up and lays it in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Ayton following the basket by Trae Young. Paul kicks to Booker. Johnson with a screen on Bogdanovich. Booker, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. And that one falls for Johnson.
Cameron Johnson.
So Johnson hits 2 of them.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
2 minutes remaining in the fourth.
Young against Paul. Young passes to Capella. Oh, he misses the dunk. Suns leading by 6. Paul dishes to Bridges. Here's Ayton. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, that's a determined scorer right there. DeAndre Ayton showing a little toughness on the interior finish.
Young against Paul. Young inside. Lays it up and banks it in.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now here's Johnson. 8 points for him. Drops in the tray.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And your Atlanta Hawks dancers. With my hands as your ATL Hawks dancers dance team.
The Hawks trail by 9. Young outside, down low. Capella inside. He's covered by 8. And it's Capella missing. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Bridges outside. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 4 assists now tonight. Young outside to the middle. Here's Capella. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
The closer Capella is, the more effective he becomes, showing off the nice touch there.
Ball against Young. Johnson right side. Shoots the 3. It's good from long range. Johnson's got 14 points.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Atlanta calls timeout.
It's T-shirt Bonanza. Make some noise. And your Atlanta Hawks dancers.
And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. A 12-point game. Twelve seconds left to play in the first quarter. Bogdanovich wide open. Misses the 3. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
The Suns shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
All right, look who's coming under the court. Come on, get loud for your ATL Hawks dancers.
Shooting 2. Free throw drops for Ayton.
I tell you, this guy already a double-double threat nightly, and DeAndre Ayton's ceiling is still high. Now, he's got to go ahead and reach those expectations by putting in the work.
And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far.
And your Atlanta Hawks dancers. All right, look who's coming under the court. Come on, get loud.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Suns.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
On the court for the Suns, Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3.
It's exciting to think about how much more John Collins might grow as a player. His shooting is obviously strong, but he's always working towards reaching that next level as a player.
Now here's Ayton. Back to Paul. Gets to the corner and buries it. Paul's got the lead up to 14 now for the Suns.
Well, pre-shot preparation is there. Chris Paul anticipating his teammates going to deliver it, and then he delivers on the make.
Greg, when you think about areas where John Collins is sharpening his game, the defensive end of the floor jumps to mind.
Yeah, and Kevin, that defense is something he's working on, and he's already made big strides. I know he's ready to put in the work to reach his ultimate potential.
Here's Collins, following the basket by Chris Paul. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 5. And it's Hunter with the jam.
6'7" Hunter. Nice handles there. Showing him off on that possession.
Ball looking over the floor. Pass to Johnson. Fires the 3. That shot missing. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Here's Collins. Booker pulls it in.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And Paul gets it to go in.
There's so much confidence in his ability to make range shots. Chris Paul knocks down the 3.
Young with no one around. Hits it from 3-point range. Young's got 7.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Ayton against Capella. Ayton kicks to Paul. 4 on the clock. Back to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Ayton uses his length to his advantage. No doubt on the dunk.
It's stolen by Johnson. And he commits the intentional foul.
John Collins. And that's his 4th personal foul. Team second.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Young against Paul. Johnson outside. One of the many changes in how the game is played, pace. It seems to us like everyone is playing a very fast pace. How do you like that style of basketball?
Well, it is the preferred way for me to play the game and to watch the game. It gives us an opportunity to see the best athletes and the most skilled basketball players get out and flourish. The other thing is, it has been proven that the first 8 seconds of the shot clock are often your most successful shots.
Now Booker after the missed 3 from Trae Young. Booker against Bogdanovich. Bridges a screen on Bogdanovich. Booker the pass to Ayton. Just 2 to shoot. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. The Hawks trail by 19. Capella with a screen on Paul. And the pass to Capella. From deep. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. 1:04 left in the first half. Young against Paul. Johnson outside. His 3-pointers off the mark.
And after that great first quarter from 3-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Now here's Paul. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. We've got 33 seconds left now here in the second. From deep 3-point range, an absolute bomb from 3-point range. Paul's got 10 points now just in this quarter. Passes to Capella. Outside Bogdanovich. Going inside. Kicks it out to Collins. Hunter the pass to Bogdanovich. They could use a bucket. And the rejection by Ayton.
That's an encouraging sign for sure. Boy, when DeAndre Ayton is hustling and focused, he can send it back with the best of them.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns holding a 22-point lead as the quarter. Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the center position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
First team foul.
Stolen by McGee. Payne with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Now Payne. Pass to Crowder. Back to Payne. There's the triple. Buries the long-range jumper. Payne's got his first 3 points of the game.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Young fires away from outside. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Now here's Payne. Pass to Shamet. It's Crowder on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. From deep. Atlanta with the rebound. Here's Collins. Backed in, coming off the assist from Young. And that's now 6 points for John Collins. And it's McGee, it's out the key. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Knocked away. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. Well, the backstory of Clint Capella is interesting, as he was only the second player, Greg, from Switzerland to make it to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, you know, you don't think of basketball right away when you think of Switzerland, but the game has grown so much in Europe over the years. Guys like Capella, who might have gone into soccer at one point, are now gravitating towards hoops.
And so it's Atlanta with it. The Suns getting the bucket. Collins, the putback, and it's put back up and in by Capella.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. And here's Payne. He has 5. Six on the shot clock. This one for 3. Got a piece of it. Hawks have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Here's Young. Kicks it out to Collins. And off the glass. That one's good. And it's 8 points for John Collins.
And you expect this from Young. He scans the floor and finds an open man for the shot.
Here's Payne. The pass to Craig. Back to Payne. From deep three-point range. Atlanta with the rebound. Hunter's got 4 rebounds in this game. This is to Capella. And he converts the layup. Capella's got 4 points this quarter.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
Outside Crowder from deep. Rebound by the Hawks. Hunter's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Bogdanovich with it. Now guarded by Payne. Collins against Crowder. Bogdanovich inside. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. The Hawks working the ball around. Hunter, no one around him. Drills it from outside.
And now they're shooting it pretty well. That was not something we would have said in that first half.
58 seconds left to play here in the third. Payne kicks to Craig. He takes it in. Payne with it. He's got 5 inside. Trying to end the drought. And the layup good by McGee. McGee's got his first points in this one.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And here's Payne following the three-pointer by Trae Young. Payne finds Craig. Passes it to McGee to the wing right side. McGee is screen on Young. Here's Payne. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Young, and the quarter ends with some stifling defense right there. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits.
All right, look who's coming under the board. Come on, get loud.
In a moment now, as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA, and you see it right there on display.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. Now here's Paul following the missed shot by DeAndre Hunter. Ayton inside. Capella's there. That one falls.
This guy has got a dominant physical frame, incredible athleticism. Nice job by DeAndre Ayton inside.
And a deep 3 from Young. Doesn't go that time. And Phoenix the other way now. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Pass to Johnson. Now Booker from the arc. Rebounded by Capella.
And really, for some reason, just not a big part of their offense today. Hard to get into a rhythm when you're getting so few opportunities at the rim.
Atlanta again missing.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Now the dish to Ayton. From deep 3-point range. Rebound by the Hawks.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
Here's Collins driving in, and it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Young against Bridges. And it's off from 3-point range. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Yep, that one goes in there.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Paul finds Ayton. Young against Paul. Puts up a 3. Rebound, Atlanta. Hunter's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Bogdanovich inside. He's covered by 8. Capella with the bucket.
I'll tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
1:51 left in the 4th quarter. Out to the right wing for the 3. And it's Ayton missing. The Hawks trail by 15. Now, here's Hunter. Pass to Capella. Capella draws the double. Hunter for 3. The shot will not fall. Now the Suns take it the other way.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Suns.
The blocking really turned things into their favor this time.
Great timing, anticipation. They got the blocks, and that definitely changed the momentum of this game.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Johnson.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
Fires from the wing. And it's John Collins with the rebound.
All by himself, trying to step up. He's got to be frustrated with the miss.
And here we go. Ayton wide open. Rebound by the Hawks. And here's Young. From deep. Oh, he made it, Doris! He made it!
Holy moly, he made that!
shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. All against Young. Here's Paul. Ejected by Young.
And we talk about the many ways Young affects this game. Shot blocking rarely comes up, but it's a testament to his hustle and determination.
And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. A solid win on the road for them.
So off the tip, it's Miami. Let's take a look at our starters for Atlanta. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. in the backcourt. Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Hunter in at the small forward. Now here's Lowry. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Crafty play from Kyle Lowry in the paint, getting by the defense into his shot.
Well, it's hard to talk about Lowry without mentioning his fantastic defense.
Quick and physical with ball handlers. Tough to back down in the post, and just brings the effort on every play.
Outside Butler. Back to Lowry. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
First quarter of play, a minute in. Lowry against Young. Uses the glass on the layup.
Good scoring field by Trae Young inside, finding a path to a beautiful shot.
Lowry outside. Pass to Robinson. To the paint. Here's Tucker. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now here's Young. The rebound by Lowry.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Pass to Tucker. Fires for 3. Capella with a rebound. For Atlanta, they've gone 1 of 3 from the floor. And here's Collins for 3. Stolen by Lowry. 4-on-1. Here they go. Pulls up for 3. And there's Butler. That one's good on the assist from Lowry.
Quick reflexes pay off for Butler. He gets the shot up before the defense can react.
Young with it. Now guarded by Butler. Outside Young. From deep. No good there.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story. Inconsistent with his offense.
Butler passes to Adebayo. For 3. And the Heat, another 3.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Left side Young.
2 minutes.
A minute 58 left to play in the first. There's the drive, and the shot goes. Young's got his second basket of the night.
Great at penetrating inside. Once Young gets a step on the defense, he explodes toward the bucket.
Outside Robinson. Lowry against Young. Lowry, the pass to Butler. Shot clock at 6. That's tipped. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Here's Young. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And it's Capella with the jam. 1:19 left in the first quarter. Young against Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. Five on the clock. Lowry with it. Picked up by Collins. Here's Tucker. Offline with a 3. The Hawks have gone 3 of 7 so far. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. Lowry, good.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
And here's Young. Drives to the hoop. Kicks it out to Collins. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist.
I mean, he only attempted just 1 3-pointer in college. Collins has surprised the NBA with his consistency from range.
Now here's Lowry. 3-point lead. Outside Robinson. From deep 3-point range. The long distance 3 is buried.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Collins outside. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. And so it's the Miami Heat leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for the Miami Heat.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
You know what else, guys? Defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight and turn them into points.
At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. Heading the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group on the floor for Miami. For 3, Robinson. And the Heat, another 3. Looking at the modern game, Grant, what adjustments would you have to make in your game to thrive in the league today?
Well, I would have worked more on developing the three-point shot. Back in the 90s, it was more about the mid-range game, a la Michael Jordan. But these guys now, they live at the arc, and that's just not how we did it back in the day when I was playing.
Adebayo passes to Lowry. And the call will be against John Collins. That's his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
And we played through the first minute here in the second. Lowry outside. Just 5 on the clock. For 3, Robinson. Offensive rebound. Heat controls the rebound and the putback.
A tireless worker. You don't have to call plays for Adebayo for him to score.
And a deep 3 from Young. Young missing again.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
For 3, Robinson. Another miss. He's 2 for 4. The Hawks trailing. Here's Bogdanovich. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Bogdanovich has gotten his first basket of the night. Lowry against Young. Lowry with it. For 3, Robinson. Drills it from deep. Robinson's got 6 in the quarter.
You've got to love a veteran point guard. Lowry keeping his eyes up and his options open.
Young misses.
He's had a tough time getting it going, and he's put this team behind the 8 ball. You have to be impressed by Bam Adebayo's playmaking. B.A., he has great vision for a big man, and he helps this team as another initiator.
Lowry outside. Pass to Butler. Lowry outside. And again, Miami with a triple.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
And Coach Steve Kerr of the Warriors, he said Adebayo reminds him of Draymond Green.
You know the reason why, B.A., they both are elite ball handlers at the 4 position. They both anchor the defense on their team. Bam Adebayo's definitely on his way.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
Lowry, the pass to Robinson. And the Heat, another 3.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Outside Young. A minute 42 left in the second quarter. Here's Collins. From deep. And we're going to have a jump ball.
Bogdanovich. First team foul.
Robinson with a steal. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Lowry. He has 7. Outside for Butler. 5 to shoot. Off target from outside.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
And that one's good. Young.
They're making a few more threes this quarter, trying to cut into that deficit.
Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. Back to Lowry. Puts up a three. Yes! And it's Adebayo picking up the assist. Lowry's got 10 points in the game.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Outside Hunter. Over to the left wing. Here's Collins. It's tipped. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. For three, Robinson. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
Now Young. Right wing. Pass to Capella. And he drives in. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity to three-point play. It goes on Bam Adebayo, and that one misses.
You have to love the strong foundation Clint Capella gives his team. He's incredibly reliable.
And so it's the... And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. One guy who's been getting it done is Duncan Robinson.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
On the floor for Atlanta. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Hunter in at the 3 spot. And the call over the back.
A terrific box out that draws the over-the-back call.
Beautiful to the eyes. That's good fundamental basketball. You love to see that playing the right way.
Young against Oladipo. Young, the pass to Capella. Can't hit from in close. The Heat with the lead. Oladipo with the ball. And Capella picks him up defensively. Oladipo against Capella. Ooh, it's slammed in by Oladipo.
Look how Oladipo can move. Gets down inside with such speed.
Young way outside. And the Hawks with another 3.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Oladipo against Young. Hero for 3. That shot off the mark. So Atlanta will take it the other way. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. Here's Young. Kicks it out to Collins. Pass to Bogdanovich. And Hero grabs the board. Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Strus. There's the 3. Sinks it from distance. And the Heat lead by 11.
Some shooters get tunnel vision, but Tyler, keeping his eyes up and his options open, delivers a great pass. This is what we talk about, value in each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
Herter's checked in for Bogdanovich. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Throws it up high. Nice catch and finish on the lob.
Drawing so much attention. Oladipo rotates the ball to the open man.
Outside Young. Pass to Capella. Outside Hunter. The kick out to Young. Fires in the triple. Young's got 6 in the quarter.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
Young against Oladipo. Pass to Martin. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. And Collins with the big block.
Right there, the length of Collins proving to be the difference. Not in my house, he says.
Atlanta's gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Herder with it. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball. Miami has gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. Now here's Oladipo. Inside. Here's Hero. And good. Coming on the setup by Oladipo. Hero's got his second basket on the night.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Young finds Collins. Ooh, had a nice open look right there.
Nice smooth stroke. John Collins has improved his confidence from mid-range.
Oladipo against Young. Pass to Martin. Oladipo left side from 17. Martin misses.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
To the inside. Nice move. And it's Collins laying it in. Collins has got 4 points in the quarter.
Wanting to keep improving as a distributor, Young knows it's his role to move the rock.
Young against Oladipo. Hero outside. The three. Rebounded by the Hawks. Jacks up a three. Strus grabs the miss. The Heat have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. To the middle. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
His first personal foul.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the
Now
points.
at the line, Umer.
That one misses. Atlanta's gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. And Young, here we go. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. No good on the shot.
You'd like to let the clock run and take the final shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, do you take it?
And here's Oladipo. Here's Hero. And it's good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor. And not so fast.
The previous play is under
That shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
Yeah, the replay makes it obvious. I mean, he got that shot off in time. It should be an easy decision for the officials.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And after reviewing the play, it looks like they're overturning the call. And so it's the Miami Heat. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Their play has earned them a nice lead, one they'll look to build on as the game continues. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was the choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass.
Oh my goodness. Wow, what a play. Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Herder gets the bucket.
Kevin Herder, a terrific catch-and-shoot player, both from a stationary position and coming off screens.
Oladipo against Young. Hero outside. Clock at 6. Here's Oladipo. He can't get that one to fall. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Young from long range. Another three for Atlanta.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Who wants a taster?
So Miami ends up going with a new group. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Eric Spoelstra's huddle. He loves what he's seeing from their perimeter offense. He told the team, quote, keep shooting. It's working for us. Let's bring this home. Back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Atlanta's gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Here's Capella. Oh, misses the dunk. The Heat have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Butler with the bucket.
The pull-up jumper has become a consistent part of Jimmy Butler's game.
Young against Lowry. Pass to Capella. With 3, Collins. And it's Miami with a rebound. Robinson's got 4 rebounds now. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Collins against Lowry. Oh, there's the alley. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob.
Oh, that's some pesky defense. Should have thought twice before attempting that pass.
Herter into the lane, and that one is hammered home.
Hey, if Herter can beat defenders with the dribble drive, they can't crowd him on the perimeter.
Lowry with it. Pass to Robinson. Fires the 3. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. Lowry's got his 5th assist in this one.
Adding to this lead, he's been dependable and consistent at the offensive end.
Lowry against Young. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Young's got 21 points in the game.
The way Trae Young steps up on offense is terrific. He works hard to deliver for his team.
The Hawks have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Misses the 3. The Heat have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Down low. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
Showing off the dynamic athleticism, Bam is no stranger to rocking the rim.
Outside Young. Kicks it out to Collins. Just 5 to shoot. That 3's off the mark. Well, Miami shooting about 60% for the game. Inside. Back to Lowry. 1:19 left in the fourth. And it's Robinson penetrating.
A solid all-around player. Jimmy Butler understands the importance of sharing the ball with open guys.
Here's Young. There's the drive. Up and over Lowry. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That'll belong to Kyle Lowry. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Miami.
They've turned in a fantastic performance from three-point range. That's been a weapon for them all game.
And they've really displayed a sharp passing game tonight as well. A lot of well-timed assists out there.
Lowry against Young. Lowry outside. Robinson on the wing. No good with the triple.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Herter can't hit. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Now Lowry. Outside Robinson. There's the triple. And they get it back. Now here's Lowry. So it's the Heat winning this one easily. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks.
Couple of great big men in the middle tonight, Greg. Center matchups are far from traditional these days, but this should be fun to watch.
Especially, Kevin, once you get into the small ball lineups. I mean, we've seen guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5.
So here's Miami's starting group. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. And it's Lowry in at the 1. Now here is Lowry. Just 3 to shoot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Now here's Paul. Booker outside. Good on the three-point shot.
Somebody's going to set him up, and Devin Booker's going to knock him down. Drives in that catch and shoot.
Here's Lowry. Pass to Robinson. Fires for 3. Bridges with the board.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work. Gets the most out of his teammates and has done that wherever he's played.
And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Off target from three-point range. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Johnson kicks to Booker. Johnson with a screen on Butler. And now we've got the intentional foul. As you said, Paul's teams often overachieve in the standings.
People still underestimate his impact. Sets up and improves his guys as well as anyone. And he's the engine to this whole operation.
Stolen by Tucker.
Well, the instincts on defense on full display there. It was a gamble for sure, but it paid off big time in the form of a steal.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Monty Williams gave me a few minutes to catch up. When Jimmy Butler's name came up, Coach talked about his intensity on the floor. Coach told me Jimmy's work rate is exceptional. Nobody out-hustles him. He needs to be at 110% for all 48 minutes to even keep up with him tonight. Now that, of course, is a cliche, but you know what he meant. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Hands it from downtown.
And those reflexes never let Lowry down. He was primed for that shot.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. No good from Booker. Miami's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. It's tipped and stolen by Booker. Lobbed up there for Booker.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Miami trailing. Now Lowry. Outside Robinson.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
To the inside. Adebayo.
Watch out when Adebayo gets vertical. That's a big bam.
1:52 left in the first quarter. Paul against Lowry. Booker outside. Paul dishes to Johnson. Back to Paul. Clock at 6. From deep three-point range, Miami grabs the miss. Here's Lowry, and that one drops. Lowry's got 5.
You know, this guy just brings such heart and passion to the court. Lowry just doesn't let a little contact stop him from scoring.
Now, here's Bridges. The shot's good from Paul.
When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary, even more difficult to defend.
No question. When he is connecting from those kind of spots on the floor, it is just a huge boost for what they can do offensively.
And here's Lowry, following the 3 from Chris Paul. Paul with the steal. Bridges passes to Johnson. It's Adebayo with the rebound.
Not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Robinson for 3. And again, Miami with the triple.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Bridges outside. 15 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Booker outside. No good that time. And stolen by Ayton. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there.
Great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy 2 if the defense wasn't there.
And still a close game.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Sun Dancers.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Heat?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Now, here is Robinson. Up top, Tucker. Back to Robinson. The Heat need to get a shot off. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see, and it came this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Paul kicks to Bridges. No good on the triple. The Heat with the lead.
And Bridges, in this young part of his career, has taken on the challenge of guarding some of the league's best offensive players.
And Butler gets it to go.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Booker left side. The tray. Ayton, the pass to Paul. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Booker looking around. Back to Ayton. Good. Nice assist from Booker. Ayton's got his first points of the night. And Brent, with Mikal Bridges, defense is his calling card.
I love the fact that he just has such great hands, anticipation, and length. And he just plays a lot bigger than the size he is on the floor. That kind of stuff disrupts offensive players. And he also just continues to track. Even if he's beat, he will give you second effort to stay in the plays defensively. That's a high-level skill for a young player.
He'd have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Outside Lowry. Beyond the arc. They get it back. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Phoenix Suns. Trailing by 2. Butler on the way. He's covered by 8. And Butler, here we go. Good work defensively by Johnson. Suns shooting 43% from the field. The pass to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
The big guy going up and trying to rip that rim off.
And it's Miami's ball. Outside Lowry. He kicks it to Robinson.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Miami no good on that time either.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Bridges dishes to Ball. And we're seeing players, Brett, rise from deeper than ever before. You were a pretty good shooter. What was your maximum range?
Wow, Kevin, that's a great question. I wasn't allowed to shoot where it is that I could shoot from, so we won't get into that. But yeah, guys are coming into the league more equipped, and it's because they're seeing that happen with players like Steph Curry, players like Trae Young, who are making that shot more and more effective. Damian Lillard, and now they're practicing those shots, and they're more efficient with them. So there's a reason why guys like the deep ball, and it's getting deeper.
And here are the Suns now. Following the three by Miami that went in, Johnson finds Paul. Back to Johnson. On the wing, Booker. Johnson sets the screen for Booker. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Butler against Paul. Shots good from Butler. And now a 5-point Heat lead.
Just a great show of Butler's upper body strength right there as he plays through the contact.
Pass to Ayton. Back to Paul. And there's the foul. Will go on P.J. Tucker. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
On defense, the Heat. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. Paul looking over the floor. Kicks it out to Johnson. Just 4 to shoot.
Not much success from beyond the arc for him here. They should look to work it inside a little bit more and get some easy looks in the paint.
Oladipo with the bucket.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
And Ayton throws it down.
A difficult cover here on the pick and roll as Devin Booker's getting more and more experience playing out and making plays.
And that'll do it for the first half of competitive game so far. Thanks, David. And we'll
Heat 23.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Suns trail by 5.
Unreal to think Duncan Robinson went undrafted. A key part to this team's offense.
Well, there's credit to Duncan Robinson and him continuing to believe in his ability, which is otherworldly in shooting the basketball off the move. It's another to find systems that allow him to do that. So Duncan has made his way, and there are teams that have found a way to use him correctly to accentuate his otherworldly shooting ability.
So with Lowry on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. They've got Oladipo. He's out there with Tyler Hero. And it's Strus in at the 3, the small forward. Now here is McGee. In the corner, Shamet with it. 5 to shoot. Craig finds McGee. And the slam dunk by McGee.
Those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
Here's Oladipo. Pulls from the top of the key. Craig pulls it in. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
Timeout called for the Heat. All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns dancer.
Wayne Dedmon's checked in for the Heat.
Make some noise.
Second half just getting started. About a minute played. And McGee kicks to Crowder. Pass to Shamet. 6 to shoot for the tie. And he's good on the 3 ball. Shamet's got it all tied up now for Phoenix.
Shamet has these kind of games where it looks like he won't miss.
Passes it to Hero. Oladipo goes in. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. Greg, you were just talking about Oladipo. He holds a very high standard for himself.
He's trying to reach another level every year. Wants to keep growing, making everything more consistent. And it's possible we still haven't seen the best of him yet.
And so he hits both.
Yeah, Oladipo was the most improved player in 2018, his first season with the Indiana Pacers, after being the second pick in the 2013 draft.
Now here's Payne. No points in the game yet for him. And it's Shamet missing. Oladipo taking his time here. The pass to Hero. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Back to Oladipo. Stolen. Shamet sinks the triple. Shamet's got 6 here in this quarter.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Call for the Heat.
And Miami making a change here. Martin's checked in. Miami's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory.
Give them a hand, fans. Your Suns dancers dancing.
And here's Oladipo. Pass to Hero. Good ball movement here by Miami. Just 5 on the clock. Oladipo goes in. Here's Strus. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist.
3-point field goal.
Strus has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Martin with the ball. Oladipo outside. Back to Martin. Crowder with the steal. Payne looking around. Pass to Shamet. Crowder, the pass to Shamet. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. It's deflected. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Now Hero. He's covered by Shamet. Oladipo outside. Good saving. That shot no good. And Phoenix the other way now. Out to the right wing. Back to Crowder. Here's the three. Cranes the three-pointer. And the Suns lead by 1.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Oladipo left side. And he banks in the layup.
Oladipo playing a couple years at point guard in Orlando when he started his career, showing off his passing ability there.
Now here's Payne. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Craig kicks to Payne. It's stolen by Oladipo. .23 seconds left to play in the third. Good saving. And it's Shamet with the rebound.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
Payne with it. Passes it to McGee. In the corner, Crowder with it. Back to McGee. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. McGee's got his second bucket tonight.
And Jay Crowder moving it to the open man.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Suns.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancer.
And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Just much sharper out there. You can see guys getting in tune. It's not about playing harder. Sometimes it's just about playing smarter.
And here's Booker following Kyle Lowry's three. No good from Booker.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Lowry passes to Robinson. Butler up top, defended by Bridges. Shakes him. And the rejection by Ayton.
Nice timing as Ayton's up there for the rejection.
And that's an intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Now here's Paul. There's the pass to Johnson. Paul outside. Johnson with a screen on Lowry. Shot clock at 6. And then Johnson with the dunk.
There's so much deceptiveness about Chris Paul's game that he doesn't know how to guard him right now in the pick and roll.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul.
Chris Paul.
That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Lowry. Pass to Butler. Back to Lowry. 6 to shoot. Driving the lane. That one good for 2. 10 points for Kyle Lowry.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Pass to Johnson. Lowry against Paul. Doesn't get it to drop for him. The Heat go the other way with it. Passes to Butler. Up again. Adebayo on the follow. Now it's a 4-point Heat lead.
Bam stepping up and making a huge play for his team that time.
Paul against Lowry. Paul outside for 3. Bridges. Rebound by the Heat.
Yeah, not a fan of that one, guys. If he wants to help his team cut into this deficit, he should not be attempting those kind of shots.
Now here is Lowry. And there's the pass to Robinson. Adebayo with a screen for Lowry. To the middle. And Adebayo throws it down.
That time Bam just shifted the D over and found the bucket all by himself.
Paul against Lowry. Paul dishes to Booker. Paul outside. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That'll be his second foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Paul outside. Pass to Bridges. Over Robinson. 5 on the clock. Paul passes to Bridges.
Yeah, he plays a lot bigger than that 6-foot frame would suggest. Lowry is just a bundle of energy out there.
Second team foul.
Miami leading by 6. Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Robinson kicks to Lowry. And there's the drive. Here's Adebayo. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
And right now is when you have to lay it on the line. Between the two teams, they've clearly been the aggressor.
Now here's Paul. Oh, Ayton in position Johnson takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
As long as passes are in that area, Ayton's going to get up and go down.
Lowry against Paul. Here's Tucker. A three-pointer off the mark. This is a huge possession.
And this is where all the hard work pays off. You have to be able to execute under pressure.
Now, here is Robinson. Pass to Adebayo. From downtown, it's hauled in by the Suns.
Can't waste any time here.
Well, it's probably a little bit too late here, but you really need to score a bucket here to stay alive.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball. Just move those last seconds away.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
And you know, Lowry, the consummate floor general, his leadership on the court and in the locker room really brings this team together and makes them an effective unit.
For your Suns dancers.
Paul finds Johnson. Back to Paul. Launches it. That shot misses. And so it's Miami winning this one. David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks.
Thank you, everyone.
front court.
Stacked indeed, B.A. The versatility demanded in today's game, revolutionizing those positions. Now, it's not enough to just control the paint. You've got to do more.
Now Atlanta starting 5. Young and Herder, the 1 and the 2. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Hunter in at the 3 slot. Now here's Paul. Outside Booker. Shot clock at 5. And that one's good.
Boy, just tremendous focus from Devin Booker on the interior. It matters not if he's facing size. Look out.
Now Young. There's a screen to the inside. Oh, deflected. Pass to Capella. Now Young. That's a foul called on Cameron Johnson. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Ball against Young. Here he goes. The kick to Hunter. 4-3. And Aiden pulls it down.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Here's Paul. Lays it up and banks it in.
How about the ability to knife inside the defense? Chris Paul has been outstanding as a dribble driver his entire career.
Now here's Young. It's Herder on the wing. Collins with a screen on Booker. Collins outside. Capella in the high post. He's against Aiden. Shot clock at 2. And Young the bucket on the assist by Collins.
And although Young is a smaller guard, he doesn't lack confidence, even amongst the trees.
Outside Booker. Back to Paul. Up top Booker. To the middle. And Aiden with the stuff.
Just a big man playing big. No way to stop it.
Young with it. Pass to Collins. Takes the 3. And Aiden pulls it down.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And Booker with the jam.
Well, make the right play at the rim. Devin Booker sees an opportunity and doesn't hesitate.
Now here's Young. Outside Herder. Beyond the arc. The shot no good. And Phoenix the other way now. And a player like Mikal Bridges. He's had very high confidence in his abilities.
Well, I mean, listen, his history is that of a winning player. Came into the league believing in himself because of his career collegiately. National championship player at Villanova. He has every right to think he can be elite.
Here's Young. Following the score by Phoenix. And no good. Paul with some nice D.
Boy, the offensive flow just isn't there right now. 1 for 5 to start the game.
From deep, Johnson. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
To the paint. Kicks it out to Collins. The fadeaway. Banked it in off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Bridges finds Paul. Now here's Johnson. Stolen by Young. And he lays it in off the breakaway. Young's got his second bucket on the night.
And just great anticipation on one end and better acceleration on the other. Check out Young go coast to coast.
Back to Paul. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Knocked away and stolen by Herder.
Terrific anticipation by him, and that's why he's out on the court.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Here's Young. 32 seconds left in the opening quarter. The kick to Hunter. The three. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young.
And this is how unselfish Young is. When he sees an open teammate, he gets them the rock.
Paul with it, and it's Young picking him up for three. Booker. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
Yeah, their offense is really humming right now. They just can't miss.
Right side, Young. To the inside. It's Herder on the wing. And so it's Phoenix closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Just pound.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
They've pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the defense to collapse. That could free up shooters going forward.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
On the court for the Hawks. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. Young and Herder, the 1 and the 2. And it's Capella in at the 5.
Courageous play by Young. I mean, he goes inside and gets past the contact to his shot.
Outside Johnson. And the Suns get another 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And here's Young. 6 points for him. Pass to Collins. Here's Capella. Outside Hunter. 6 to shoot. Capella inside. He's against Ayton. And it's Capella with the jam.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Outside Johnson. They get the rebound. Ayton. And it's blocked by Collins.
You can't sleep on Collins' long arms when he's defending you. He'll swat you down all day with that long reach. He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Right side Johnson. Stolen by Young. Left side Hunter. The kick out to Young. Back to Hunter. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Pass to Booker. Back to Paul. And here's Bridges. Hunter covering. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Booker, the pass to Johnson. Oh, sweet move. Well, Brent, does it seem like teams are carrying fewer specialists than they used to?
You know, VA, I actually think there's more specialists. I mean, think about it. You have certain players who can do everything, who are versatile, who can carry a team. But then you surround them and complement them with guys who can knock down open jump shots. So I actually think you have more specialists, a lot of them being shooters who can space the floor for their ball club.
Hunter, good.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Ball against Young. Paul passes to Booker. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 4 assists now tonight.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Kicks it out to Collins. Takes it inside. It's not going to go for him. Johnson with the defensive effort. Bridges against Hunter. This one for 3. Capella with a rebound. The Hawks have gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. Inside. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That'll be a second foul of the game.
2 fouls already on him. That is not the way to get your minutes per game up.
A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
There's Young with the three.
That's an encouraging sign for sure. Boy, when DeAndre Ayton is hustling and focused, he can send it back with the best of them. Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Collins outside. Hunter on the wing. Collins finds Capella. Outside Herter. Down low. Puts the move on. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Phoenix ball.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
It's time for Phoenix. All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your son's dancer. All right, fans, that was your son's dancer.
Here's Booker. 10 points for him. It's Bridges on the wing. Back to Booker. The three is up. Capella with a rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
His third personal foul. Second team foul.
That one's off.
At the line for the Hawks, Clint Capella. 2 shots.
He's off on the second. Phoenix has gone 2 of 5 from deep here in the second. To the middle. For three, Booker. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
You've got to be shot ready in this instance. On the catch, prepared to shoot. Devin Booker, yes, sir.
Young against Paul. Outside Herter. To the inside. Here's Collins. Back to Herter. Stolen by Ayton.
Might be a good idea to run the clock. Hold it for the last shot.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look.
And they've made themselves easy pickings. Sloppy ball control creates an easily converted turnover.
Let's see who's the loudest.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second.
Come on and get loud for your son's dancer.
Paul against Young. To stop the run. Ooh, Paul with the block. From deep, Johnson. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. Devin Booker. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy. Ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. That's who's out there for Phoenix. And that's a foul called on DeLon Wright. That's his first foul, and it's a completely new group for the Suns.
Substitution for your Suns.
Here's Shamet. He takes it in. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And just as he showed in college, Landry Shamet has a very high basketball IQ.
He does, and he makes great decisions with the ball. I mean, he takes care of the ball so well. He always plays under control and commands the offense exceptionally well. That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Bogdanovich finds Wright. Back to Bogdanovich. Gallinari with a screen. Launches a 3. And the Hawks with another 3.
What a pure shooting motion for Danilo Gallinari. And at 6'10", that's special.
Outside Payne. With the drive. Soft touch off the glass. Payne's got his first 2 points of the night.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And it's Wright missing. The Suns leading and keeping us updated from the sideline. Allie LaForce.
Thanks, BA. Well, the players on two-way contracts getting expanded opportunities last season after the league eliminated the 50-game cap and permitted them to take part in the playoffs. The pandemic played a role, but, guys, teams are continuing to find contributors among these scrappy young players.
Well, it's all about opportunity, Allie. Thanks. Wright with the bucket.
What a high percentage look for DeLon Wright. What an opportunity, and he finishes.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Payne, the pass to Crowder. Knocks it down from distance. Crowder's got 5 points now this quarter.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Bogdanovich on the wing. And the Hawks with another three.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Pass to Crowder. Back to Payne. Out to Craig. Down low. 6 on the shot clock. Let's go with a three. Gallinari pulls it in.
You know, missed that one, but still a really good start coming off the break. 3 for 4 now.
Wright against Craig. Fades and shoots. Here's Luau Cabarro. Crosses over. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line.
Shooting
that one on Craig. Phoenix has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Now Payne. Pass to Shannon. Back to Payne. Driving inside. Here's McGee. Can't get it to drop, so Atlanta will take it the other way. Nifty move. And Bogdanovich with the lay-in. Bogdanovich has got 8.
They've closed the gap over the last few possessions, but can they push through and grab the lead?
Yeah, it feels like they've ramped up their intensity. They have forced good things to happen. Now they're back in it.
A sharp steal and some quick offense cuts it down to a one-possession game. Well done.
Outside Payne. A minute 4 left in the third quarter. Here's McGee. Rejected by Okongwu. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. Pass to Okongwu. Crowder with a steal. Payne with it. Now Wright defending. Wright against Payne. There's 38 seconds left in the third. A shot to stop the drought. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
Some changes for Phoenix. The Hawks trailing. 24 seconds left in the third quarter. This for the tie. That's good from Okongwu on the assist by Wright. Wright's got his 4th assist with that last one. Hall with it. Outside Johnson. Launches it. Connects from downtown. He's got 11.
There's a level of floor awareness that has always been innate to Chris Paul. What a pretty find.
Here's Bogdanovich. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Suns ahead.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers.
All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. And the Hawks, looking at who they've got. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. Herder and Hunter fill out the wings. And it's Young in at the point guard position.
The D feels like it's everywhere, and that pass should not have been made.
And so they foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Young, the pass to Hunter. Shoots. The Suns clear it. They held a 12-point lead earlier.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards. With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Outside Booker. The kick out to Paul. Fires the 3. Johnson passes to Booker. That shot off. So Atlanta will take it the other way. To take the lead. Here's Herder. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Phoenix has gotten 7 of 12 3-point attempts to fall. And an intentional foul right there.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Back to Paul. Going inside. Shot clock at 5. And a miss there on the triple. For Atlanta, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Pass to Hunter. Screen by Capella. To the paint. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Johnson with it. And it's Young picking him up. Johnson passes to Paul. Bridges outside. Outside Paul. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Ayton. From behind the arc. And it's Paul with the 3. And the Suns lead by 4.
Chris Paul is no stranger to delivering in the big moments. Go ahead, CP3.
Back to Young. Pass to Herder. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist.
3-point field goal.
Young's got his 4th assist in this one.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
3-pointer, Bridges. And the Suns get another 3.
And that 3-pointer is big. Cancels out the triple at the other end and helps stretch out their lead.
Young inside. He's guarded by Paul. Oh, a nice shot by Collins.
And neither side right now giving an inch. We'll see who cracks first.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Now here's Paul.
2 minutes.
Pass to Bridges. Stolen by Young. Herder with it. Back to Young. To take the lead. Oh, the bucket's good. And no surprise here. At this stage of the game, they're going to use the coach's challenge. Make them take another look at the call.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. Previous plays of the game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was...
After the review, the ruling is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Call against Hunter. Minute 32 left in the fourth quarter here. Paul passes to Johnson. Shoots over Young. It's good on the putback.
Well, you have to love DeAndre Ayton's effort, intensity, and relentlessness as a rebounder.
Outside Young. Right side Herder. Collins outside. And the Hawks tack on 2 more.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Young against Paul.
Money. Big-time shot. Sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
And Young, here we go. And here's Hunter for three. That one doesn't drop. And Phoenix the other way now. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's Bridges. And it's in.
What a wingspan on this young man. Able to get up and over defenders. Nice opportunity on the jump shot.
Capella, screen on Paul. And a deep three from Young. Rebounded by Johnson.
We all know he's a good shooter. But from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Paul against Young. And here's Paul. The kick out to Johnson. And the Suns get another three.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
The loudest and craziest fans get a free T-shirt. Let's see it, fans. Ladies and gentlemen, your son.
There's Young with the three. Laces one from three.
The D a little bit too concerned about the ball going inside on the inbound play. They forgot to guard that perimeter.
So a close game sees Phoenix.
game that's sure to produce a lot of highlights.
And makes me think of Stacey August, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside.
So here's Miami's starting group. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. And it's Adebayo in its center. Now, here is Robinson. And that one, good. Tucker's got the opening basket of the game for the Heat.
Yeah, that's a good way to start the game. Nice inside bucket right there.
Passes it to Capella. In the corner. Herter with it. Lets it go from deep. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Kevin's biggest selling point, the ability to shoot the ball from the perimeter.
Lowry passes to Adebayo. Heat moving the ball around. It doesn't go for him. And Atlanta will come the other way. Herter passes to Capella. Young outside. From deep. Rebounded by Tucker.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
Now Tucker after the missed 3 from Trae Young. Shot clock at 5. Adebayo with a screen on Young. Robinson finds Adebayo. Oh, and here we go with Collins. Nobody back.
Oh! An explosive leaper. Collins hangs in the air, puts on a show.
Outside Lowry. Dishes it to Tucker. Takes a 3. And again, it's the Heat missing.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And there's the foul. Will go on P.J. Tucker. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Here's Herter, guarded by Robinson. Kicks it out to Collins. Here's Herter. Clock at 4. Screen by Capella. Herter, no good. For Miami, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. A shot by Lowry. Wide open. And the 3 ball is good. And that ties it up.
When Kyle gets dialed in at the arc, he is dangerous. Defense needs to tighten up the perimeter.
Pass to Herter. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. That gives them the lead. Lowry's got 6 points.
And there's that soft release from Kyle Lowry on the jumper. Makes it look so easy.
Well, Kyle Lowry, one of the big names in free agency last summer, made his mind up pretty quickly and wanted to go to Miami. With his competitive nature, he should be a terrific fit with the culture that Heat have built.
1:49 left in the first quarter of the game. Hunter, no one around him. The Hawks again can't hit. And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Here he goes. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
In such control driving to the hoop. Lowry's a veteran. He's seen everything in this league.
The Hawks trail by 5. There's 1:26 left to play in the first. Now the pass to Herter. There's the drive over Robinson. The Hawks again can't hit. Guys, a potent offense right now.
You know what, guys? And they're playing with a certain amount of assuredness in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success.
Now, here's Lowry. He's got 8. 1:02 left in the first quarter. Outside Butler. 4 on the shot clock. Robinson for 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. It's tipped. It's stolen by Adebayo. Pulls up for three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
More and more comfortable facing up and knocking down jumpers. Bam Adebayo's game continues to grow.
Pass for Atlanta Hawks dancer.
The Hawks trail by 8.
Give my hand pass for ATL Hawks dancer dance team.
And here's Young. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Takes it inside. Good work defensively by Lowry.
Both sides attacking. That was good defense versus good offense.
Pass to Tucker. Three-pointer. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Tucker's got 5 points so far.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Passes it to Herter. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
You need a three to answer back. Herter's a good guy to dial up.
Outside Robinson. He got it up. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Miami Heat in the driver's seat.
All right, look who's coming under the court. Come on, get loud for your ATL Hawks dancer.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
And the wings, Herter and Hunter. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Young in at the point. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
We've seen that from Lowry for a long time. A fantastic passer of the basketball.
Hey fans, who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise. All right, look who's coming under the court. Come on, get loud.
The Hawks trail by 10.
All right, fans, that was your ATL.
Young with the ball. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Good on the bucket.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Now, here's Lowry. Outside Robinson. The three. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Feeds it to Collins. And stolen by Butler. Lowry with the ball. Guarded by Hunter. Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Pass to Tucker. 5 to shoot. The Heat need to get a shot off. Lowry fires away from outside. Outside for Robinson. Jacks up a three. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4. And so many teams looking to space the floor. Greg, how many non-shooters can you play and still have a good offense?
Well, I think most teams go 4 out, meaning you got to have at least 4 guys that are a threat on the perimeter, keeping a vertical spacer at that dunker spot. But if your dunker can also shoot, man, that puts even more pressure on the defense.
Here's Lowry following the basket by Trae Young. Lets it go with a three. And the Heat, another three.
Coming off a scoreless first quarter, he's found a little rhythm here.
Young outside. And the pass to Herter. Outside Collins. And then Collins slams it in.
Never want to shy away. Collins delivers as much contact as he receives.
Looking back at the 2017 NBA draft, Steve, the selections in the middle portion of the first round, just incredible value there.
It is. Donovan Mitchell going 13th. Bam Adebayo selected 14th. A pair of all-stars. And then John Collins going 19th overall to Atlanta. An absolute steal.
How about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Your Atlanta Hawks dancer.
And And so it's Capella who brings up the ball for the Hawks. It's a 13-point game.
2 minutes in the first half. 2 minutes.
Lowry against Young, right wing. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
He's a deadly shooter from anywhere on the floor. That includes the foul line. Trae Young has certainly justified being a top 5 draft pick.
Robinson for 3, the rebound by Young.
And the truth is, this league would have been much bigger had he shot better.
Here's Herter. And he uses the glass on the layup. Herter's got 8 points.
Finding makeable shots, Kevin Herter continuing to become more efficient as a scorer.
Outside, Robinson takes the 3. The shot, no good. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Young against Lowry. Young inside. Capella inside. He's guarded by Adebayo. Yep, it goes in, and the Miami lead is cut down to 6, and the bucket from Capella. Outside Lowry. Outside Robinson. Launches a 3. Robinson can't get that one to fall.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch. But right now, he's hurting the team.
Young drives in. Pass to Herter. Inside, Capella. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Robinson on the wing. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 5 assists tonight.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
And the first half is now in the books. Heat lead by 7.
23.
Thanks for the great interview, David, and we'll be back. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. The Hawks trail by 7. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the court for the Heat, Victor Oladipo is out there with Hero. And it's Strus in at the small forward.
When you're talking about Gallinari, he's always been a solid 3-point shooter. Very consistent over the course of his career.
Now, here's Oladipo. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. And it's right. Sit. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the
previous play is under
a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Drills the three-pointer. Bogdanovich has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. There's Hero with the 3. Rebound, Atlanta.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Bogdanovich inside. He's covered by Hero. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
Here's Hero after the basket by Atlanta, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Hero's got his first basket of the night.
Not lacking confidence. Love seeing Tyler go up strong with this one.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Pass to Bogdanovich. And it's Strus with the rebound. For Miami, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Pass to Hero. Fires the 3. And that one is off. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Wright dishes to Okongwu. Gallinari in the corner. He feeds it to Okongwu. Victor Oladipo grabs the miss.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
And they recover it. Now, Hero. He's guarded closely. Lock at 6. Goes back up. And it's sent back by Okongwu.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
Here's Luwawu. The good-looking shot from the wing. Luwawu's got his first basket.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And Oladipo, here we go, down low. And stolen by Bogdanovich. That's right here. Here come the Hawks. Wright with it. Now defended by Oladipo. Wright, the pass to Okongwu. Okongwu with the screen for Wright. And Okongwu slams it in.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. And Miami going with a whole new group out there. 1:16 left to play in the third.
Give my hand pass your ATL Hawks dancers.
Now here is Lowry. 8 points for him. Kicks to Tucker for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 6 assists here tonight.
And Lowry has no problem setting up teammates. He strikes a good balance between passing and scoring.
Now here's Bogdanovich. 5 points in the game. Gallinari passes to Bogdanovich. Out to Gallinari. Hits the three-point bomb. Gallinari's got the lead up to 3 now for the Hawks.
That's a beautiful play call. Gallinari's dangerous off the catch because it allows him to get his shot in rhythm.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He head to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
And he's good on the second. And he nails the third. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Drives to the hoop. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Young's got 7 points in the game.
Great at penetrating inside. Once Young gets a step on the defense, he explodes toward the bucket.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And Tucker has it in the corner. From outside the arc. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That is his first foul of the game.
He must have thought he was a jungle gym the way he was climbing all over his back. Easy call.
This is why we talk about carving out position rather than trying to sneak in. You've got to be willing to put in the work.
A 3 ball. Another 3 for Atlanta.
The vision of Trae Young has on the floor is exceptional. He won't miss a guy who's that wide open.
Hands your Atlanta Hawks dancers.
Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. At the guard positions, Young and Herter. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the 5, home in the paint. So that's the Hawks 5.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Hunter, and it's Hunter with the jam.
Aggressive move by Hunter, showing the power, the body control. This is why he was drafted number 4 overall.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
What tremendous passing we've seen from them today. A very unselfish performance all around.
Yeah, but don't forget about their points in the paint, because those have been big.
Tucker can't get it to go.
Woo, that's just a case of bad defense and even worse offense.
The Heat trail by 7. Over to the wing. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. Miami no good on that time either. Here's Collins. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Kyle Lowry picks one up there.
Very hard not to foul a guy who's in constant motion. Collins once again bringing the energy.
And one of the bigger names in free agency, John Collins, ends up re-signing with Atlanta. Didn't see too much of a bigger market for him during the process. And he fits in so well with the future of this team.
And finish off by Collins.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
Lowry against Young. That one's in there. The Hawks lead is cut down to 9 in the bucket from Lowry.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Now, here is Young. And he drives in. He dishes it to Capella. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside Collins. Offline with his 3. Stolen by Collins. Hunter, the pass to Young. The Hawks working the ball around. Here's Collins, and finish off by Collins.
What I love about John Collins, he plays with great determination, trying to impose his will.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
During that break, Eric Spoelstra had some words for his team. He got on him. He said he's got to see more intensity. He said we've put ourselves in this hole, and we've got to work our way out of it. Show me you've got what it takes, guys.
Thank you, David.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Now, here is Young. No coverage that time. Herter's got the lead up to 11 now for the Hawks.
Kevin Herter, a terrific catch-and-shoot player, both from a stationary position and coming off screens.
And Capella sends it back, and he's able to get it back. Atlanta's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Young passes to Capella. There's a minute 47 left to play here in the 4th. Just 5 on the clock. Lob pass to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
You see the vertical. Clint Capella way above the rim with 1 or 2 hands.
Here's Lowry, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
And the first one drops.
Kyle Lowry, 2 shots.
And Kyle Lowry drops them both.
You know, it's easy to see why Kyle Lowry has racked up so many all-star selections over his career. His leadership on the floor and his willingness to fight for every play is truly exceptional.
Now, here's Capella. Young fires away from outside. Rebounded by Tucker. And so Lowry will bring it up for the Heat. Outside for Robinson. And a miss there on the triple. For Atlanta, they've gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Hawks.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
You know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Clint Capella.
You have to love the way that he was closing out on defensive trips. He would always body up, and it's why he ended with so many boards.
Nice discipline defensively for Capella. Does a great job of contesting shots without fouling.
How Young. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining.
Let's meet the starting lineup for the visiting Phoenix Suns. At power forward.
And Grant, no shortage of athleticism on display tonight. Something you'd know a little bit about.
Well, you know, B.A., in my younger days, I might have caught a few guys, but maybe we'll see a few highlights tonight, too.
So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3. Lowry against Paul. Outside Tucker. Fires from deep. He can't hit that time. And Phoenix the other way now. Now Booker. Johnson a screen on Robinson. Booker, the pass to Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Booker's all-around game is really coming together. Nice play there.
Outside Butler. Back to Lowry. Outside Robinson. 5 on the clock. Lowry finds Robinson. Three-pointer off the mark. Butler against Bridges. Outside Paul. Back to Bridges. Outside Johnson. Pass to Bridges. Over Butler. Bridges misses. Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside.
Bam Adebayo making another leap in everything that he does. Rebounds, scoring, playmaking. Guy is a talent. Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Now here's Paul. It's Booker on the wing. Lets it go from deep. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. And without Adebayo, he's become a legitimate star in the NBA, Brent.
Well, he's not just a post player. You say he plays the post, but the passing ability, his defensive ability, his offensive rebounding ability, there's a lot in that package that Bam Adebayo brings.
Paul, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. Lowry outside. Outside Robinson. Drains the triple.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
The Suns leading. And here's Paul. Pass to Johnson from the arc. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now here's Lowry. The 3 is up. No luck on that one.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pass to Ayton. Now here's Booker. Checked by Tucker. Booker, the pass to Johnson. Back to Booker. The 3 ball. It's hauled in by Robinson.
He really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work.
Inside, Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
And maybe that's why he's nicknamed Bam. Taking contact, bam, bam.
Paul against Lowry. Outside Paul. Booker, the pass to Ayton. And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Ayton, a screen on Robinson. Booker, the pass to Ayton. Robinson with a steal.
Well, a little head scratcher there, guys. There's no reason to force the ball inside like that. I understand the thought process, but the pass just has to be better.
And Tucker gets it to go.
Smart play by Jimmy Butler. Spots the open man. Tack up an assist.
Bridges outside. Lets the 3 fly. Outside Paul. Pass to Booker. Ayton with a screen. Just 5 on the clock. Booker finds Ayton. Oh, they get a hand on it. Right side Johnson. Now here's Bridges. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Outside for Booker. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time.
Three-pointer.
Paul's got his 3rd assist of the night.
This is what you like to see from Booker, just firing with confidence right off the catch.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for the Miami Heat.
And getting it going again here in the 2nd quarter. Fairly close game so far.
Look who's coming onto the court.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Well, guys, they are dialed in from long range already. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there.
I'm loving the ping pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
And so in the game for Phoenix, Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. And slam dunk by Tucker.
This guy, Jimmy Butler, not showing that he's a ball stopper. Awareness finds the open man.
Lowry against Paul. Bridges outside. Johnson a screen on Butler. Bridges passes to Paul. Out to Bridges. That one off the back iron and out. Miami trailing. Outside Butler. Shoots over Paul. Butler can't get it to go.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Ayton, no good. For Miami, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the 2nd quarter. The shot by Butler, no good. Phoenix has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far.
We love the playmaking of Jimmy Butler. He has the ball in his hands so much that guys don't relax when he's got it. They move around, give him options.
Bridges with it. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Paul. Lowry gets a hand off.
Miami ball.
Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the 2nd quarter. You know what, Butler? We saw his playmaking in the 2020 finals. Brent, he led the Heat in assists for the series.
Yeah, I think guys fed off of his energy and knew that other teams were trying to shut down Jimmy, make sure offensively he wasn't going to get going. So he showed that other facet of his game as a playmaker.
Johnson a screen on Robinson. Booker finds Johnson. Outside for Booker. On the take. And it's Miami with a rebound. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. It's stolen by Johnson. Here we go. Here's Bridges. Outside Paul. Back to Bridges. Tries to snap the cold streak. And it's Bridges with the jam.
And that's just too easy. Bridges in there slamming it down.
And now about 3 minutes gone in the 2nd quarter here. Outside Robinson takes a 3. No good that time. And Phoenix the other way now. Outside Paul. Pass to Johnson. Paul against Lowry. Paul passes to Ayton. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the 2nd quarter. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got his 5th assist in this one. Outside Tucker. Here's the 3. Miami, no good that time either. The Suns have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the 2nd. Robinson against Ayton. Paul passes to Bridges. Booker for 3. Knocks down the long J. And it's an 8-point Suns lead.
And that's his first triple this quarter. 3 total for the game.
Outside Tucker. Back to Lowry. Pulls up at the elbow. 2 points. That one goes.
And the mid-range might not be Lowry's comfort zone, but he commits to his selection and makes it work.
Paul against Lowry. Paul passes to Bridges. And the 3 off target. And for the Heat, they're shooting only 35% so far. Bridges against Lowry. Pass to Tucker. Tipped away. Back to Lowry. Into the lane. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 4th rebound in this one. For 3, Booker hits the trifecta.
Devin Booker.
Booker's got 6 points in the quarter.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns. If you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Victor Oladipo is out there with Tyler Hero. And it's Strus in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor for Miami. And we've heard some outspoken critics, but 1 year in the new NBA play-in format, Brent, this tournament looks like it's here to stay.
Well, with the NBA season being so long, BA, and feeling like before the play-in tournament that the last 10 to 15 games sort of petered out before we got to the playoffs, the play-in tournament has generated a lot of excitement and teams fighting to the bitter end to see if they can get in the postseason.
Hero outside. This for the tie! And Craig pulls it down. Phoenix has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. No one covering. Shamit's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
Shamit has these kind of games where it looks like he won't miss.
Oladipo against Payne. Back to Oladipo. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Miami foul. Max Strus. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Phoenix has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Payne against Hero. 90 seconds into the second half now. Pass to Crowder. Out to the right wing. From downtown. Doesn't go that time. And Miami the other way down. Oladipo outside. Hero outside. From deep. Phoenix grabs the miss. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
The Orlando bubble was so good to Tyler Hero. He's still trying to find a little bit of that confidence that he gained there.
Here's Strus. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Oladipo playing a couple years at point guard in Orlando when he started his career, showing off his passing ability there.
And Brent, since that moment, Hero has cemented himself as part of the core of this team.
Yeah, I don't think Tyler wants to get too far ahead of himself, BA. He really enjoyed that success, but the consistency is something that he's after. He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
Oladipo, the pass to Hero. The rebound by Shamit. Phoenix has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Pass to Craig. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Hero for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Hero's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Well, the catch and shoot is where Tyler Hero excels.
Payne against Oladipo. Here's Shamit. Off target from three-point range. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Here's Oladipo. Oh, McGee with the block. Crowder finds Payne. And here's Craig. Crowder outside. Outside Payne. Pass to Shaman. 5 to shoot. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Shaman's got 5 points now in the quarter. Miami has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. 1:24 left in the third quarter. Hero for 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Here's Shamet. Excellent D there from Hero. Miami trailing. Here's Oladipo. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his second.
And that's what Oladipo needs to do. Put his head down and punish the D.
Now at the line.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Suns.
They've made the long-range shot look like a layup at times in this one.
The other thing they've done is had penetrating passes inside, in the interior, plenty of points in the paint.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. Bridges misses. Well, Miami shooting just about 33% since this second half started. Pass to Strus. Here's Oladipo to the paint. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
Well, they didn't really have a choice at the position that they were. They had to fight hard. They've gotten that. They've outworked the other team. Just fighting.
Outside Paul. Pass to Aiden. Nice move. Oh, and the jam by Aiden.
Chris Paul is going to find anybody that's leaning the wrong way, let alone leaving an open man.
Oladipo against Aiden. Oladipo outside. And the layup is good off the glass. Oladipo's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. And don't go away. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle. But you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. And so in the game for the Suns, the duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. Miami calls timeout.
All right, look who's coming over the court.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Eric Spoelstra's huddle. And with every possession being critical, he was clear with his team. Quote, "This is what we prepared for. Keep your focus, stay in the moment, and execute." He believes that's the path to victory, guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Down low to take the lead. Here's Tucker. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Up top, Robinson. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got his 4th assist with that last one.
Just a bad time for a defensive breakdown, and he really took advantage.
You might see this in the early part of the game, but at this stage in the game, that's just really something unacceptable. He's a great mid-range scorer.
Booker with it, and it's Robinson picking him up. Ayton, no good.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
To the middle. Here's Robinson.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead. If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
Three-pointer, Bridges. Rebound by the Heat. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Outside Robinson. Pass to Tucker. Drops in the three. And the Heat lead by 5.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Ball passes to Bridges. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
And Bridges elevating his game.
Woo! Outside Tucker. Pass to Lowry. Pulls up, high post. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got rebound number 7 tonight. Outside for Booker. And there's the lob. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
As long as passes are in that area, Ayton's going to get up and go down.
Lowry outside. Pass to Robinson. Ball against Lowry. Just 5 to shoot. Driving in. And he comes up with a bucket.
Playing way bigger than his 6-foot height. Lowry scores it inside. He just plays with so much heart.
Outside Paul. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket. The Heat with the lead. 1:33 left to play in the fourth. Robinson, a screen on Booker. Outside Robinson. Three-pointer. The shot comes out.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Outside Johnson. To the inside. To the left side wing. Bridges outside. 1:07 left in the fourth quarter of this one. The drive by Paul. Here's Ayton. And so the ball out of bounds. Ayton touched it last. And 1:01 left in the game. Now Lowry. Pass to Tucker. Back to Lowry. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
Booker against Robinson. To take the lead. Booker can't get it to go. Bridges against Butler. So a close game sees Miami take hard alley. Good stuff.